Hey, hey, my fellow anglers and fishing enthusiasts. Your old mate is here with the most anticipated forecast of the week. Get ready, because we're diving deep into the fishing conditions for Australia, specifically focusing on the 27th of September 2025. And let me tell you, friends, this day is shaping up to be truly special for our favorite pastime. Why is it special, you ask? Well, we've got a fantastic blend of warming spring waters and agreeable weather that's going to get those fish moving, so stick around because you're about to get the lowdown on how to make the most of this prime opportunity. Let's talk tactics for our main targets based on what's happening around this time of year. In our beautiful Australian waters, we're going to focus on three fantastic species: flathead, snapper, and whiting. First up, flathead. These bottom-dwelling beauties are going to be on the prowl. Where to find them? Look for them in sandy and muddy areas, especially along channel edges, drop-offs and around any weed beds, in estuaries and bays. The warming water encourages them to move into shallower feeding grounds. I'd recommend light to medium spin gear with a 2 to 4 kilogram line. For lures, think soft plastics, especially those paddle tail or wriggler types in natural baitfish colors. Cast them out, let them sink to the bottom, and retrieve with a slow hop and pause action. A little trick: work them slowly over submerged structure. That's where the big ones often ambush their prey. Next, the prized snapper. Spring is an excellent time for snapper as they start moving inshore to spawn, making them more accessible. You'll want to target reefs, rocky areas, and even deeper channels in bays and offshore, around 30 to 50 meters. For tackle, a sturdy snapper outfit with a 60 to 10 kilogram line is perfect. As for bait, fresh pilchards, squid, or even half a tuna filler rigged on a paternoster or running sinker rig will do the trick. Early morning or late afternoon bites are often the best for these strong fighters. Don't be afraid to use a burley trail to bring them in close. And finally, the delicious whiting. These guys are a fantastic target for a relaxing day out, and they'll be active in estuaries and surf beaches. For whiting, go with ultralight gear, a small running sinker, and a long, fine leader. The best baits are fresh worms, pippies, or small pieces of prawn. Cast onto sandy flats near weed beds or just behind the breaking waves on the beach. A small, subtle twitch of the rod tip can make all the difference in getting their attention. Keep your line tight, as their bite can be very delicate. Now let's break down the conditions. For the 27th of September 2025, the weather in the Sydney region of Australia is looking mostly sunny. We're expecting temperatures to range from a pleasant 17 degrees Celsius at night to a warm 31 degrees Celsius during the day. The chance of rain is very low, around 5 to 10%, meaning clear skies are likely. Winds will be from the northwesterly, starting at 15 to 25 kilometers per hour, becoming lighter in the evening, then shifting slightly to northwesterly at 15 to 20 kilometers per hour late in the evening. This stable, warming weather with light to moderate winds is generally fantastic for fishing, as it doesn't cause sudden changes in fish behavior. Regarding water temperature for Sydney in September, it's typically around 19 to 20 degrees Celsius. This is a crucial detail, friends, because as the water warms up from the winter lows, fish become more active, their metabolism speeds up, and they move into shallower areas to feed more aggressively. This warming trend is a major reason for our optimistic forecast. And what about the moon? On the 27th of September 2025, we'll be under a waxing crescent moon. It will be approximately 5 days old with about 26 to 29% illumination. Now, while some old-school anglers swear by the full and new moon, many believe a waxing crescent offers a good, consistent bite. It's often associated with steady activity, as the moon's gravitational pull gradually increases, stimulating fish movement and feeding patterns. So, while not a supermoon event, it's certainly a favorable lunar phase for active fish. Overall, the general activity of fish in Australia during this spring period is excellent. Many species are coming out of their winter sluggishness, feeding up and preparing for spawning. Flathead, snapper, and whiting will be quite active and responsive, to well-presented baits and lures. Some larger pelagic species offshore, like mahi-mahi, are also starting to become a good target as the waters warm further. So, my friends, I'm giving the overall fishing assessment for the 27th of September 2025 a solid good to excellent. The combination of mostly sunny and stable weather, warming water temperatures, and a favourable waxing crescent moon phase creates ideal conditions for active fish and productive angling. There's minimal rain forecast, light to moderate winds, and stable atmospheric pressure, which all contribute to a comfortable day on the water and happy fish. Well, that's my forecast for you, legends. I wish you all tight lines and ni kvosta, ni cheshwi. May your rods bend and your coolers fill. If you found this forecast helpful, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss out on future updates. And tell me in the comments below, what are your favourite spring fishing spots in Australia, and what's your go-to bait for snapper? I love hearing your stories and tips. Happy fishing, everyone!